finish.
Okay, we are recording.
Hello, everyone.
No, we're here to represent
Hello,
our group. This is Tom, I'm Jack. If you guys want to introduce
I'm
yourselves.
Archie, this is also Archie.
I'm Max. I'm
Max.
also representing for Theo, who's not present today, unfortunately. Couldn't
Yes.
quite make it.
George and Tamir were stuck on a bus, they got into an accident, so it's just yeah, Tom here. Right.
Would you like to kick it off?
Yes. So should
Okay.
we
Alright.
tell you our idea first,
Mhm.
just to establish things? So we'll take it in turns reading the idea, but basically the main gist of the idea is that Tyler the creator, he makes songs and his music videos have a very established cinematic quality, so we'll definitely be trying to replicate that quality and look, which gives us a good starting position, because then we can obviously employ Tyler's established brand identity, which will therefore give us an established audience.
Definitely.
So our idea for this music video is to the song Are We Still Friends? So that Tyler is in a high level of therapy as the first shot of it's one of the first shots of the music video. We observe this therapy as he performs the lyrics towards the therapist and then to the camera, so it emerges into the therapist with a POV of the therapist nearly. So it cuts between Tyler's dream, which is of Tyler's head, and that this is a dreamy, bright pastel kind of the Tyler's aesthetic inside his head.
Like Eagle sort of stuff.
Yeah, basically, we're following that aesthetic very strongly. So the idea follows a very similar structure of Tyler's other music videos, as he almost always has a multi-narrative structure with the characters for dreaming and thoughts. Everything's always in his head. I'm going to pass this on to my colleague to read a short little line.
In terms of logistics, we're using 3D environments made in Unreal Engine to create shots of cars and locations that aren't on location. Tyler, the creator, is so experimental and creative with his cinematography, and we will also explore this and use his very interpretive style. That's a dodge.
So to zoom in more on the story aspect, it's going to follow the Igor law. So are you familiar with the Igor law?
I am.
Well, effectively he's obsessing over a person, but that person's in a relationship. And that sort of follows the track of Igor.
Are you going to disclose who it is, this person?
Yeah, so they will be seen, so
Okay.
you'll be able to see both the person he's in love with and
Yeah.
their partner
Alright.
in the shot. So it'll relate to the storyline. So yeah, Tyler will fall in love with a gay man, but he's in a relationship, in a straight relationship. So Tyler will chase him around. And so basically Tyler's like in this imaginary relationship almost.
Sure.
Yeah, exactly. So pretty much basic story, and Tyler follows that, and Are We Still Friends? It's the last track on the album where Tyler wants to really recover a friendship from it. So for the first shots, it will be like Tyler arriving to therapy in the car. That'll be the Unreal Engine shot, VFX. And then he'll arrive at therapy. He'll start, speaking about his emotions, and then we'll transition into song. So we'll have a little break before we start the track. You sort of get audio, a bit static, and then we'll go VFX in Tyler's head. So what's on Max now?
So, what's it?
Get more questions then.
Well, I suppose.
Should we question you? We do a quick break
Well,
so
yeah.
we can get all our notes for
We've
the...
got some questions about ours that we've got for you, and then we've got some
What questions we ask you?
Well, we've got some questions about what you think of our idea as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think maybe we should go first, then you can, and then because we've got some other different questions.
We'll answer our line of questioning and then, yeah, we'll get images with our pre-production and with ours.
Yeah, so we just got a couple of questions. So the first one was just, what do you think of our idea? Would you change anything? Do you quite like it?
Currently, I really do. I like your idea. It's on the time frame. Are you going to be able to do like the visual effects? Or
Yeah, I mean,
are you good with you?
It's already done.
Do you like
Finished that.
Do you like using Unreal Engine? Have you used it much or
I've used it now for the first
use it
time.
now? Unreal Engine 5 or?
Yeah, just because there's loads of tutorials on it online.
Oh, brilliant.
I can do that. So that aspect's done. So that's not even. That wouldn't take much time.
Would you say you're quite prepared for
We're very
this project?
prepared. In fact, we've got the first shot ready
Brilliant.
to go.
Nice.
Easily.
Is it just the first shot that you plan on doing on the Unreal Engine? Like
No,
that,
there's a
when
couple
it's getting
of
out the
different-
car?
There'll be like a 3D mix environment, a blend from like transitions between the dreams and the shots. So that'll
Yeah.
it'll be post-production heavy between those transitions.
What sort of genre of visual effects? Is it like this sort of art style? Is it more sort of surreal? Is it
I
more
think
realistic?
it's believable.
Okay.
Like it's realistic.
Yeah.
So it will be things just like real environments that we can't replicate on canvas. Right?
Okay, brilliant.
Things like that.
That's good thinking outside the box. Like it.
Yeah, thank you. So, do you think you like the multi-narrative aspect of it? So we've got the dream and the therapy session. Do you think that's a good idea?
I do. I very much
It's
agree.
a great idea.
You think you like that?
Yeah.
Perfect, that's
I've got
really
nothing to say about that. That's good.
No. Okay. So are you kind of interested and intrigued by this? Or is
Well, I know a bit about Igor and his
You're
sort
aware.
of story, so I'm really looking forward to seeing this, how it comes out, how it
Thank
turns
you.
out.
Would you be interested to see like because of this?
I don't know anything about it, so I'll be very interested.
So you'll be intrigued by
Something
yeah,
to learn.
Yeah.
Something to learn.
Yeah, that's very good. I'm just wondering if you've got any negative feedback for us.
Negative feedback wise, I'm just.
Can improve on.
Yeah.
Really
That'd be
helpful.
interesting.
So you say you have the basic sort of general outline of how you want to go about it. How many shots do you think you're going to use for it? How long is the actual film going to be?
Well, it's
Duration is 3 minutes 25,
Okay.
so we're getting
not
maybe
exactly
under
sure
that.
about the number of shots at the moment.
Mm.
But by the time that we give our proposal, like if we give everything in and we finish the storyboard, we'll definitely
We'll be
know.
around.
And who are you going to use for subject, like acting wise? Who are you going to use?
We're casting actors at the minute. We've managed to acquire a woman actor.
Oh, nice.
2 actors at the moment.
So 2 actors as well. So we managed to
There's
get
going to be male, female. They're going to be sort of mixed sort of
Yes,
cultures.
we need 2 males and
Yeah.
a female. So Tyler the Creator, Tyler's crush,
Yes.
and then the man and the woman. So Tyler's crush, a woman. So we managed to get a woman and Tyler the Creator. So we've got 2 out of 3 actors so far who are willing to
Brilliant.
play this role. Yeah. So basically, the last thing was just: do you think it's clear? Do you think you'll understand?
Well, I had no issues understanding from what you guys put across to us. That was
Quite
Well,
interesting.
even
some straight into my head.
What if we didn't tell you that? Do you think the music video would be hard to understand if we didn't tell you?
If you know
the
like his background, then I think it's quite easy to interpret as well. Do
You
you,
think you could not listen to Igor and you'd understand the video?
I'd probably
Yeah.
be able to understand
You
what
want
it's
to work
working
the
on.
lyrics
Yeah.
follow along the story,
Yeah,
don't
they
they?
do.
So it's
It's
sort of,
pretty-
you're getting 2 different. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Perfect. Well, that's all our questions about our project.
So would you like to happy to answer our question?
Yeah, of course.
Well, actually, a few of these you already answered, so I'll just go down. Who's your target audience? What sort of bracket of people do you want?
Is it like 16 to 25?
16 to 25?
Yeah, sort of that young adult, teenager, young
Okay.
adult age range. I think the most relatable
Mm.
era.
I mean, he's already got a very established target audience which we can appeal to. We've done some research on our average person who's interested is 16 years old, and we did some tests and some polls to send out to people that age range, and the people that are more interested at age 16 to 18
Okay.
out of what we did.
Brilliant. I mean, what makes your idea stand out compared to other people's? Like, what's different? What sort of makes it scream? I don't know. Different.
That we
Takes on
can
the wall.
use like camera shots that aren't on campus reacting,
Mm.
or we can
I think
display
that's
something
definitely
else
a step ahead.
Yeah.
through somewhere
I
else.
also think it's the sort of, music videos sort of dart around this happy theme, as in where this is it's not, it's kind of fighting that because we're gonna go into like, Tyler's head is this happy place, but where he actually is in life isn't. So it's not such an upbeat
It's a bit
thing.
emotional and a bit
Yeah.
like it really will give it emotional as well. Like people might not have as much emotion into it, but will definitely touch the audience really.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Are you prepared to present your pitch right now? If say, I was ready, would you guys be able to pitch right now? Or,
Are you able?
We would probably need to work on our presentation a bit more, but otherwise,
Very close.
very
Brilliant.
close, yeah.
and how are you going to work to meet the deadline? What are you guys gonna? How are you gonna organise yourself?
Well, I mean, the VFX shots are already done, for example, so we've already tackled that bit, which is a very time-consuming bit. So if we do that in pre-production, then that gives us a massive step ahead. So we're
What happens if something changes though? Would you have to go back and redo it?
well,
Maybe your plot
Probably
changes.
adapt to our ideas.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we've got a fair few weeks, and we're definitely prepared to work at home. And so we should have plenty of time, really. Yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Well, I think that's our line of questioning. if we can break quickly, we're going to get a bit of information. And
Thank you.
30 seconds. Cheers, guys.